Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, let's talk about restaurants. If you've ever, walked into a restaurant in an English-speaking country and felt that little bit of anxiety,
Yeah.
that knot in your stomach.
Yeah, that feeling of, am I going to say the right thing?
Exactly. Well, this deep dive is basically your verbal roadmap. We want you to feel confident, order what you actually want, and just enjoy the whole experience without stressing about miscommunication.
Mm-hmm. And the mission today really goes beyond just like vocabulary lists. It's
Mm.
about understanding the whole sequence of communication in that setting.
Right.
We've looked at language lessons, common phrases, how conversations flow, especially asking for recommendations and giving them. It's about the whole process, from arrival to paying the bill.
So we're aiming to give you that confidence, that feeling of independence when you dine out. But is it really just about knowing the phrases?
Mm-hmm.
Or is there more to it, like tone?
Oh, tone is huge. You could
Wow.
have perfect grammar, perfect words, but if the tone or the rhythm is off, it just doesn't sound, well, natural. Especially when you're expressing what you like or don't like, or if there's a problem with your food. Mastering this full cycle, getting seated, ordering, the chat during the meal, paying, that's a massive step towards feeling genuinely comfortable, truly fluent in that situation.
Okay, let's build that foundation then. Starting with what we're calling the Essential Vocabulary Toolkit. Before you even glance at a menu, there are some key words you kind of need to know.
Definitely. And let's start with the important safety ones first. It's really crucial to understand the difference between two things: food poisoning and being allergic.
Okay. Food poisoning. That's the general one, right? Like
Ugh.
you ate something bad, maybe it wasn't stored right, and now you just feel generally awful.
Exactly. It's usually bacteria making you sick.
Yeah.
We actually found this story. Someone traveling had some fresh orange juice, sounded healthy.
Sounds great.
Yeah. But the preparation, maybe the water used, was the issue. They ended up having a pretty miserable, long bus ride afterwards. It shows it's not always the food itself, but how it's handled.
Right. Okay. So that's food poisoning. Yeah. How is being allergic different?
Being allergic is super specific. It means one particular thing, like peanuts or milk or maybe seafood, triggers a reaction, makes you sick.
And that's the one you absolutely have to tell the server about beforehand. It can be really serious.
Absolutely critical. It's a potential life or death thing, so clarity is key there.
Got it. Okay. Moving to happier vocabulary. Describing good food. If something's delicious, what's the most natural way to say it?
Well, the word you'll hear most often, the sort of everyday go-to, is probably tasty.
Tasty. So is delicious too formal? If I say, oh, the soup is delicious, do I sound a bit stiff?
You might, yeah. I mean, delicious is a perfectly good word, but it can sound a little formal or maybe even a bit dramatic in casual conversation. Tasty is just calm.
Yeah.
Wow, this is really tasty. Sounds completely natural.
Okay.
But if something is genuinely exceptional, you can definitely ramp it up. Words like fantastic or outstanding work really well then.
And you can use fantastic or outstanding for the place too, right?
Yeah.
Like the look of the restaurant.
Exactly. You could say the decor was fantastic. Decor just means the decoration, the style, the appearance of the place.
Right.
And, if you're talking about finding a new restaurant, you might say you're going to check out that new cafe.
Check out meaning.
Yeah.
Go see it. Visit it.
Yeah, basically. Look at it, visit, investigate. I checked out that place you recommended.
Okay. And speaking of types of places, there's nuance there too. Like, what exactly is a bistro? Is it just a French cafe?
Good question. A bistro usually implies something specific. It's typically small, informal, often with a French feel, yeah. But crucially, it's generally not super cheap, but also not overly expensive or fancy.
Sort of that middle ground.
Exactly. Quality food, maybe, without all the formality. It hits that sweet spot.
And then on the other end,
Yeah.
the hole in the wall. That sounds not great.
Ha. It does, doesn't it? But a hole in the wall is one of those funny English phrases. It means the place is tiny, maybe looks a bit run down, probably quite cheap. But the implication is almost always positive. It suggests the food is authentic, maybe surprisingly amazing, high-quality stuff, like those incredible sandwiches mentioned in one of our sources. It's like a hidden gem.
That's fascinating. So a seemingly negative description can actually signal something really good, something authentic.
Yep. It's a great little cultural insight for learners.
Okay, toolkit stocked. Now, how do we use these words? Let's talk about expressing what we want or maybe what we don't want and giving recommendations.
Right. So describing is one thing. But what if someone suggests, say, Italian food and you're just not feeling it? How do you say no politely?
Yeah, you don't want to be rude.
The perfect phrase for a gentle decline is, not all that crazy about. So you'd say, actually, I'm not all that crazy about Italian food tonight. Soft is polite.
I like that. Not all that crazy about. And the opposite, when I really, really want something specific right now.
Then you're in the mood for it. I'm really in the mood for some spicy noodles, or I'm in the mood for something a bit lighter. Works for food, movies, anything really.
Super useful. Okay, and if I need ideas, asking for suggestions.
Keep it simple. Whether it's a friend or the server, just ask, do you have any suggestions? Or do you have any ideas? Even, do you have any thoughts? All perfectly natural.
Easy enough. Now, giving recommendations, you found a couple of ways to do this.
Yeah, there's the slightly more formal way. I'd recommend giving it a try. Notice the contraction I would.
Okay, I'd recommend.
But if you want to give a really strong, enthusiastic suggestion, something very common and fluent sounding is, you've got to give them a try.
You've got to. And this is where contractions get really important, isn't it? For sounding natural.
Absolutely crucial. This is like a key insight for fluency. We don't actually say you have got to give them a try slowly and clearly.
Oh, it gets squished together.
Exactly. It becomes you got to give them a try. Or even faster, you got to give them a try. Understanding and even using these contractions is vital.
And it's not just for speaking, right? It's huge for understanding movies or fast talkers. They won't say, give me the salt. Nope. They'll say, give me the salt. Or give me that plate.
Or what are you going to do becomes
What you gonna do? Or sometimes just, what you doing?
You did.
For what are you doing?
Yeah.
These aren't mistakes. They're not sloppy. You gotta give me what you... This is how the language is actually spoken day to day.
That makes so much sense. Pushing the sounds together makes you sound more natural and, crucially, helps you understand when others do it.
Precisely. It bridges that gap between textbook English and real-world English.
Okay, this is gold. Let's put this language into action now. Walking into the restaurant, step 1, arrival and getting seated.
Right. Keep it simple and clear, the core phrase. A table for number, please. So, a table for 2, please, or a table for 4, please.
Short, direct. Love it. Then they'll likely ask about a reservation.
Yep. Do you have a reservation?
If yes. Yes, I have a reservation. The name is your name.
And if no,
Just say, no, I don't. Do you have a table available? Polite and clear.
can you ask for a specific spot, like near the window?
Absolutely. You can make polite requests. Can we sit by the window, please? Or maybe, is there a quiet table available?
Nice. And then the host leads you.
They'll usually say something like, right this way, or follow me, please. And often they'll add, your server will be with you shortly, or your waiter will be right with you.
Okay, seated. Now the menu. Step 2. Understanding it and placing the order. Menus can be tricky.
They usually follow a pattern, though. You'll typically see sections like appetizers or starters, then main courses or entrees, maybe side dishes, drinks, and desserts.
And always look for special sections, right? Like vegetarian or gluten-free, especially if you have allergies.
Definitely. Now, if you see something on the menu and you have no idea what it is, don't just point vaguely.
What should you do?
Ask clearly, excuse me, what is this? Or, can you tell me what's in this dish? Be specific if you need to know about flavor. Is it spicy? Is it sweet or salty?
Good advice. Okay, ordering time. Politeness is key, you said. But what about timing? Sometimes servers seem really rushed.
Yeah, that can happen, especially in busy places or, say, in the US, where service can be quite fast-paced. If you're not ready, don't feel pressured. Just say politely, can I have a few more minutes, please?
Okay, that's easy. And when I am ready,
Use that polite structure. I'll have the dish name, please. So I'll have the chicken sandwich, please. Or for drinks, can I get an orange juice, please?
I'll have or can I get... Got it. And is it okay to ask for small changes, like no cheese on the sandwich?
Totally normal. Just ask politely, can I have the salad dressing on the side? Or can I get the burger without onions, please? Perfectly fine.
Great. So we've ordered. Now, step 3. During the meal, the server usually comes back to check on things.
Yep, they'll often ask something like, how is everything? Or is everything okay?
And if it is,
A simple, warm response is perfect. Yes, everything's great, thank you. Or it's delicious, thanks. Or, it's really tasty.
but if it's not okay, what if the food is cold or it's the wrong order? That can feel awkward.
It can, but it happens. The absolute key is to stay calm and polite. Don't get angry. Catch the server's eye. Signal them over gently.
And then what do you say?
Frame it politely. Excuse me, I think this isn't what I ordered. Or, excuse me, my soup is a bit cold. Could you possibly warm it up? Kindness goes a long way here.
Good point. Keep it calm. And for simple requests during the meal, like more water,
Keep it direct and polite. Excuse me, can I have some more water, please? Or if you're sharing dishes, could we get an extra plate, please? Simple asks.
This makes the whole process feel much more manageable knowing these little phrases. Okay, finally, the end of the meal. Step 4, asking for the bill and paying. This part makes people nervous, I think.
It often does, yeah. Especially the money part and tipping. Let's break it down.
First, that piece of paper with the total. Is it the bill or the check? I hear both.
You do hear both, and they mean the same thing. The difference is mostly geographical.
Where's the split?
Generally in the US, you'll almost always ask for the check. In the UK, Australia, Canada, many other places, it's typically the bill.
So know where you are, but they'll understand either way.
Oh yeah, they'll understand. But using the local term just helps you blend in, sound a bit more natural.
Okay. How do I actually ask for it? Do I wave my arms wildly?
Please don't. Just try to make eye contact with your server, maybe a small, discreet hand raise if needed. Then simply ask, could we have the bill, please? Or in the US, can I get the check, please?
Could we have the bill or can I get the check? Got it. What if I look at it and, uh-oh, there's a mistake, an extra drink I didn't order?
It's perfectly okay to question it. Again, stay calm and polite. Excuse me, I think there might be a mistake on the bill, or sorry, I didn't have this dessert. Could you check this for me, please?
Right, politeness again. Now, the big one, tipping or gratuity. So much confusion.
There really is. Okay, so a tip or gratuity is extra money you leave for the server for their service. It's usually separate from the tax.
And in some countries, like the U.S., it's a really big deal for the server's income, right?
Hugely important, yes. In places like the US, if service isn't already included on the bill, and sometimes it is, especially for large groups, the standard tip is usually somewhere between, say, 10% and 20% of the total bill before tax. Usually closer to 15–20% is common now for good service.
Okay, 10–20%. But how do I know if it's already included?
Sometimes it will say service charge included or something similar on the bill. If you're unsure, it is absolutely fine to ask directly and politely, excuse me, is service included or should I leave a tip? That's a perfect way to ask.
That's a great phrase. A service included. Takes the guesswork out. Okay, logistics of actually paying.
Just state how you want to pay. I'll pay in cash. Or can I pay by card? Or do you take credit cards? Most places do, but it's good to check, especially in smaller spots.
What if I'm with friends and we want to pay separately?
Best to sort that out amongst yourselves first. Decide who's paying for what, or if you're splitting it evenly. Then tell the server clearly, can we split the bill, please, or can we pay separately?
Okay, agree first, then ask the server. Makes sense. And after all that, any final words?
Absolutely. Always leave with a polite closing. A simple thank you very much, or if you enjoyed it, thank you, the food was great. It just ends the whole interaction nicely.
It really feels like dining out is this whole communication cycle, doesn't it? It's not just about ordering food.
Exactly. It's real-world practice. Every single step from saying, a table for two, please, right at the start, to understanding when your friend says, you got to try this dessert, is part of building that fluency.
So instead of just thinking, did I order okay? Maybe reflect afterwards on the nuances.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to learn. Ask yourself, did I understand when the server spoke quickly, or did I manage to ask about the tip politely? Focus on those little communication wins.
That feeling of connection, not just transaction.
Precisely. And remember, confidence comes from trying. You will make mistakes sometimes. Even native speakers stumble over words. But the goal isn't perfection. It's communication, connection. It's about feeling more independent, more at home, wherever you are in the world.
Every polite word builds a bridge.
It really does. And every contraction you understand, every natural phrase you pick up just brings you that little bit closer to feeling truly comfortable and fluent.